Hi all, it's Carly. Day 3 of the Living on a State Pension Challenge by AXA. It's just gone 10 past 10. I've just got in from a day out in Brighton. So I had a really great day today with Kim. We went to Brighton by coach, which is £4 for an OAP. So I got up about 6:30. A little instant downstairs, I bought a really small box of porridge and a small sort of 2-litre carton of milk for my cereal. Went to make my porridge like at 6:30 this morning, and a glass fell off the microwave and sort of smashed, and shards of glass fell in my porridge, which normally I'd be like, yeah, fine, whatever. But of course, like, I'm trying to save and I only have a small box of porridge, so I have to throw away a whole bowl of porridge. Anyway, that really annoyed me. That sort of started me off in a bit of a grumpy mood. That and lack of sleep. Anyway, so I got the tube down to meet Kimberly at the coach station. Our coach at 9 o'clock. Got the coach down, arrived in Brighton about 11, met Roger, who's a photographer who's taken a picture, awesome pictures of us for an article in the Mail on Sunday, which was really exciting. We had a couple of deck chairs on the beach and took some really good shots. Had a bit of a giggle. He bought us an ice cream, which was a bonus, and then we did some shots of the ice cream. Then Kimberly and I, that took about an hour and a half. That was really a good sort of set of our time, that we didn't really know what we were going to do in Brighton. Then we took a wander over to the Queen's Hotel, where my sister Laura works, and she managed to get us a pot of tea each, which was nice. And we managed to eat our lunch in the hotel, in their little sort of sun bar lounge bit, which was really good, because although it was sunny in Brighton, it was still cold. But that, you know, they're quite accommodating for people to sit in there and eat their food. But they were for us today, so that was really good. After that, we took a wander up to the Brighton Art Gallery and Museum, which was really good fun. We went to the National Gallery the other day, which was great, but it wasn't really like entertaining, whereas this was like a lot smaller, but it had a lot more fun things. And Kim and I each did a little Punch and Judy show, which was really random. We'll probably upload them, but really funny. And then we took a wander over to the library. This was a few suggestions that the photographer's wife had told us, and my sister also, things to do that are free and that seniors might do. By that point it had started to sort of cloud over and was really rainy, so we took a walk to the library, and Kim sort of did some reading and some Sudoku, and I read a newspaper and then fell asleep. So typical senior activities there. Yeah, fell asleep in the library. Then Laura had phoned me and said that my sister Laura, and her and her boyfriend Gavin were like going to invite us over to their place for dinner, because they knew we were on a budget and probably only be able to afford like a bag of chips. So we took a wander through the lanes to have a little look through the shops, and also to get them a little present to say thank you. So we bought them some fudge, like little fudge with Smarties on, which was really nice. I also managed to get a little box of fudge for my mum and a stick of rock for my niece and nephew, because I'm good like that. Kimberly managed to get herself some marzipan and torment me with it. Kimberly's obviously got a lot more money than me at the moment, because I was on the less budget. We'll come back to that. Then we took a wander on the pier. It was really windy at this point and quite cold, so we wandered up to Laura and Gavin's flat, and had our dinner there, which was really yummy. Had some pasta there, had like some tea, a bit of cake, and then it was time for us to get our coach home. So we got back on the National Express. Kimberly got off near Morden, where she lives, and I stayed on to Victoria, and got the last tube home. So it's just gone 20 past 10 nearly. So that's not a bad trip. Not a bad day actually. I'm really tired, but I had a really good day. The only thing that sort of annoyed me and upset me a bit today was that when I came out of the art gallery, I really wanted to buy something. No matter what it was, there was a lot, like, obviously I'm a fan of pink and I'm a fan of art, and there was like the most amazing sort of pink art acrylic sets, and like, although some of them were fairly cheap, some of them weren't, and I didn't have the money to buy them. I'm on my last £10, and we're just coming up to halfway through the week, so obviously I couldn't just spend it like now. And I'm a bit annoyed because obviously, having not done this before, I did a shop at the beginning of the week for food, thinking, right, I need 7 lunches, 7 main meals, this, that and the other, and I've still got like a pack of pasta, some chicken, a stir fry, 10 fish fingers in my fridge and freezer, but I have no food, no money to sort of get by when I'm doing all these activities that a pensioner might do. So I was a little bit upset by that, because there was so much in that shop that I wanted to buy. And there was like the lanes in Brighton, there's always stuff you see and you want to buy, and I couldn't get sort of fudge for other friends and family. You know, little things like that just make me think that, you know, living on a budget, it's not great at all, obviously, but it's not great when you have to sort of restrict what you want to do as a gesture of goodwill for other people. Like, you want to buy something to say, like, I've been away and I got you this, and I couldn't really do that, and that sort of upset me a little bit. Not majorly, but I just, you know, I know it's only a week's trial, but I wanted to try and sort of spread my money as best I could, and that, like I said, I am on my last £10, and it's only Wednesday night, so I'm a little bit worried about this. Should have perhaps not done a big shop at the beginning of the week, maybe should have taken it day by day, but obviously you don't know this, you don't know how pensioners think, you don't know how you're going to spend, so we'll just wait and see. Tomorrow, Kimberly and I are going to go to the gym in the morning, and then we are going to take a wander over to the Tate Modern, one of my favourite galleries. We're going to take our art bookers there as well, so we can do some sketching. And then in the evening I'm going to go to water aerobics, and Kimberly's going to go to a show, Volupte, that's like a £5 for standby tickets. So yeah, so far so good. A little bit annoyed about the money situation, but there's nothing that I have that you know, has exceeded like my normal spending habits, if not the reverse. I literally have nothing to show for my money, apart from what's in my fridge and freezer, 2 postcards from the Portrait Gallery, and and this, like fudge, my mum, and a stick of rocks, Kai and Millie. So yeah, so I'm literally living on a budget, big time. Anyway, that's enough from me tonight, so I will update you all tomorrow with how tomorrow goes. Until then, bye!